Hey guys, Erin Wester here. I usually don't go live inside my house. I'm usually outside, but it's kind of dreary and dewy and just not very nice outside. Plus, Alex is still sleeping and Jake's at soccer camp, so I can go live in here pretty easily. So, this morning I've been contemplating all morning what I wanted to talk about on Facebook Live today. And I want to talk about being successful as an introvert in network marketing. So yes, I'm in network marketing. Yes, I'm a Beachbody coach. Yes, I've been a Beachbody coach for over 6 years. And I am an extremely shy and introverted person. I was so shy and introverted when I was in elementary, middle, and high school that everybody thought I was stuck up. Because I didn't want to talk to anybody. I hated public speaking. I hated parties. I just hated anything where I had to be like front and center. People were paying attention to me. People were looking at me. I did forensics in high school to try to get over it. Didn't really work. My mom was super shy also, so she just wasn't really good with strangers and things like that too. So I think that's kind of where part of it comes from, because she was like that. So I was just kind of like her. So basically, when I graduated from high school, I wanted to be somewhere nobody knew me. I wanted to not be that shy girl, not be that stuck-up girl, because I wasn't stuck up. I was just shy. I just wanted to go somewhere where I didn't know anybody and I could be whoever I wanted to be. Of course, in college, alcohol played a huge part in that as well. But I just made myself get out there. I didn't want to be that shy person. And I still have some times when I'm introverted. Large crowds give me anxiety still. We just came back from Beachbody Summit where there was like 26,000 Beachbody coaches in like a 3-block area. And I mean, that's very overwhelming for me still. But most people that know me now, that didn't know me then, would say that I'm not really an introverted shy person, because Beachbody has helped me to put myself out there. So I had no self-confidence. I just felt horrible about myself. I felt overweight. I felt nobody liked me. I felt I wasn't pretty enough. That's just always how I felt. And being part of a network marketing company like Beachbody really puts you out there, because you need to put yourself out there to meet people. You need to meet people. You need to get off your phone and say hi to people. I think this time, more than any other year, I made sure that I met people, that I hugged people, that I took selfies with people before I would didn't even want to ask people for a picture. Or met Scotty Hobbs while I was there, and I normally would just not say anything, and I shook his hand and introduced myself. And before, I wouldn't have done that, because I'm like, nobody cares who I am, it doesn't matter. But when you have people coming up to you that know you, it helps you feel a lot more confident. And I think being a leader in Beachbody as a 1-star diamond coach, I think has helped me to really feel more confident. Also, my workouts help me feel more confident, because I'm still not where I want to be. Because, I had twins 9 months ago, so I'm not physically where I want to be. With my first pregnancy, it took me 3 years to lose the baby weight. So, I mean, it's probably going to take till she's 1.5 years probably to lose it, just because I'm a little more motivated this time. But, I mean, I'm not where I want to be. And I used to be that person that was like, oh, people are always judging me. People just think I'm fat. People think I'm so pregnant. And being a coach has really pushed me past that. And I really work hard to get myself out of my comfort zone. And actually doing these live videos helps me a lot. Because if you go back on my YouTube channel from 2010 and look at some of those videos I did back then, they're pretty scary. So I think 6 years of being a Beachbody coach has really put me out of my comfort zone, done a lot of videos. I do Zoom calls with my team. I mean, those things used to scare me. I think nobody cared what I have to say, but putting myself out and doing those for the past little over 2 years has really helped me to be more assertive and feel better about myself and give me confidence. So I was going to give 3 tips on how to be more open when you're on social media and in person. So here's my tips. Number 1, always be you on social media. Don't copy anybody else. Don't try to be anybody else, because if you're you, then when people meet you in person, they feel like they already know you, and it won't be such a shock to people when you think that you have to be somebody else completely. That makes being outgoing in public easier. Number 2, put yourself out there for public speaking. So I think it was about 2 years ago, I started hosting my own Super Saturdays because I knew I needed to do something like that to push myself out of my comfort zone. So I hosted 2 Super Saturdays. One was big-ish, like 20 people. The other one was only a handful of people. But that's okay, because it was a whole thing of getting in front of people, telling your story and inspiring people and having people tell you what a good job you did, even though you think your voice was shaking and you think it was horrible. Just really getting the feedback from people. And then this weekend, we're actually going to Super Sunday. We go to Super Sunday in Mount Pleasant. It's by Racine. And I'm actually speaking. It's on Sunday. I'm actually speaking at Super Sunday this week. You know, put myself out there, get myself out of my comfort zone, tell my story, because my story is unlike anyone else's story and inspires people. And that's why I do this. So I'm putting myself out there and speaking. Normally I would be crazy nervous and I would try to be getting out of it, trying to make excuses, but nope. I'm prepared. I know exactly what I'm going to say, and I just have to do that because it'll be taped, and I can use it to share my story on social media. I've done larger calls for the Empire, things like that are really putting myself out there. Those are things I wouldn't have done probably 2 or 3 years ago. But just putting yourself out there and taking advantage of public speaking, because really to be successful at anything, not just network marketing, you have to be good at public speaking at your job. I mean, I had to talk in court when I was in child protection, be able to interview people you don't know, to do assessments when I did intakes. It's just things where you really have to put yourself out there, and you have to not be scared to do it, because people generally don't judge you when you're speaking, even though I used to always think people were. People generally aren't. So that was my second tip. And my third tip is to just meet new people. When you're out in public, don't be on your phone all the time. Talk to people. So I used to always be that girl who was in the line at Walmart on my phone, not talking to people, not talking to the checker. But now I pay attention. I talk to the people who are ahead of me in line, talk to people who are behind me in line. I usually have my baby with me, so it's pretty easy to talk to people because they'll say, "Oh, what a cute baby," and I'll talk to them about stuff. I've gotten 2 customers through doing that. I mean, I haven't been doing it very long, maybe 3 months, but you just put yourself out there, getting to know people, connecting on Facebook. My phone is doing crazy things. But anyway, just, really talking to people, not being on your phone all the time, just really taking the time to get to know people. Ask your checker or your waitress or wherever you're at, how their day is going. You know, just really caring about other people and wanting to talk to people instead of being on your phone all the time. So those are my 3 tips. And if you have any ideas for what you want me to talk about tomorrow, put them in the comments below, or email me, coacherin.wester@gmail.com, ERINWESTER@gmail.com. And I'll cover it in the next few days. And Friday, I'm doing another live talk about coaching. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I can add you to that group. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.